Hi, I'm Alex from the Guardian Tank. I haven't shaved in over a week, and this is the Battleground Collection Part 2. So, welcome to the Battleground Collection Part 2. This is Alterac Valley. Some people say it's the best, some people say it's the worst. Mainly it's the Horde that say it's the worst because of the bridge and the battles that go on and the fact that you can never get to the end base, and by the time you actually get to the base, they've been to the Horde base, they've captured all the points, and they're attacking your boss already, and by the time you even get in, your boss is dead. On this one that I've got for you today, I'm playing as a Horde, a little sneak preview about how you could maybe do it as a Horde, but don't be too optimistic about if this will work. We went in as a group, and we all knew, well, we didn't know each other, but we'd been playing a little bit, and we got to know the raid leader, and he just told us exactly what to do, and believe it or not, every single person did it. So if you have the attention span and you could follow instructions, this is what could happen in Alterac Valley if you're a Horde. Enjoy. Okay, we're starting this battleground off about halfway through, because if I put the whole video in it would be around 45 minutes, and I don't think you want to watch me play WoW for 45 minutes. You can be playing WoW yourself. So basically what we did in SAV is we all went to Gal at the beginning, and basically we made them wipe on the first boss that they encountered. So they all restarted at the graveyard, so what we did was we immediately went straight to the graveyard and then killed them all again. And basically the best way to do it is what we did was we took two groups and we sent them back to our base for the people who totally bypass. And basically the people who captured the towers, we just had a group following behind them and recapturing the towers, which is a really sneaky way of doing it, I know, but what they did was basically the two groups totally destroyed there was only like one group that actually went and to take the towers and the graveyard at our main base. So once they had totally killed those people, they came back and joined us, and basically what you're witnessing here is us slowly pushing up towards their main base, and basically every time they get reinforcements we just have pushed them back a little bit more. Now the entire raid is here, so it's pretty hectic and I'm getting a little bit of screen lag, as you can see, but yeah, what is it, I'm sure I'll bring up a map a couple of times and you'll just see that near enough every single one of us is here, and you can see by my unit frames there's a lot of people attacking, a lot of red squares there. People have been asking me what my spec is and stuff like that. Come on, it's a frost mage. It's pretty simple. I'm sure I spec'd a little bit into arcane as well and a little bit into fire just to get those more crit or faster haste or whatever. My gear is half epic and half blues. I've got 3.2k resilience, I think. And basically I'm doing this as a horde to show you that horde can win this. We would have won this if the reinforcements didn't come into the situation. Basically we won because we killed all the reinforcements. We didn't even, I think we got to their graveyard at their base, and that's where it ends. In fact, I'm sure my computer actually lags out and I get disconnected. That's why the video like sort of stops and starts a little bit later on. But yeah, basically what we do is, as you can see here, just healers are actually healing everyone, which is a good thing. Usually they just heal one person and never move, but I'm getting constant heals. I'm out of mana near enough all the time, and every time I get a chance I pop my mana gem or my evocation and my arcane torrent. All I could say is about mages is get the 4 set bonus. You get a 4 set bonus, you get an extra 5%, and of course your 2 set bonus gets you an extra 400 resilience rating. Other than that, trinkets, it's just personal. Obviously if you're a human you have your own escape, so you don't really need your trinket that I have, which is escape from all traps, snares and charms, etc. You could subsidise it for the Battlemaster trinket, which gives you more HP. That's what I've got on my Paladin tank, which all the rest of the videos other than the next one will be all of Tamari. mainly because it's going to be war strong gulch, stuff like that, stuff that actually will be using PvP tanks as flag carriers, etc. Um, what can I say about this? Really, as you can see, it's basically a 40v40 arena. Pick one person to come down. That's pretty much what we did. Suppose I could talk a little bit about my add-ons here. Mixed scrolling battle text, plus to be used, just gives me an idea who's damaging me, how much damage I'm getting, how much damage I'm doing, what's being absorbed, if they're immune, etc. I'm using Pitbull here for the unit frames. Not the best. I'm still a bit iffy on Pitbull. I'm thinking about going back to X-Peril because X-Peril's got its own raid frames built in. As you can see here, I've got grid going, but I'm not a fan of grid. I think I am going to go back to X-Peril. Of course, there's a built-in add-on there. Every time you see it, I get brain freeze. A little tip I've got is Bagoon. It puts all your bags into one bag, so you don't have to select them all. Bartender, as you can see, I've got my on the left hand side, just next to my face here. I've got all the buttons is actually in the shape of the Naga mouse, which is quite good. It lets, instead of having all on the Naga mouse, you get little training pads. Without the training pads, it's pretty brutal to do. But I find if I've got it set up like that, I don't even need the training pads because I just I'm going there, I'm going there, I'm going there. Bartender. On the right hand side there, I've got something that I cannot remember. I cannot remember what it's called. I'll update it in the Facebook or something, but I cannot remember what that add-on's called. It's got all my cooldowns. Cannot remember at all. The cast bars is quartz. That's a brilliant thing. As you can see, it's also got my water elemental at the same time. Just at the right hand side there, below I should say, deadly boss mods. Deadly boss mods obviously another add-on that you must have. Yeah, as you can see, we're just slowly, and I mean slowly, pushing up. Like I said, if we didn't have reinforcements, we eventually would have taken over their graveyard, put half our team on defence and getting them going down, and the other half to go kill their boss once the towers had been captured. And obviously we're capturing the towers as we go here. Rotation for me, I personally have my own rotation for a mage. I do Frostbolt, and as soon as the Frostbolt is cast, set off on Ice Lance just in case that your Mind Freeze procs while you're casting, because it sometimes happens because of your pet. So you've always got that little chance, and Ice Lance isn't that expensive mana wise to actually cast. So always fire one of them off anyway, and if it hasn't procced, you just do a little bit of damage anyway. Yeah, up here just nuke some people as we go. And the good thing about this one is the fact that this is pre-patch of 4.1 with the Rise of Zendikari. So for a win, we were only getting like 27 honor or a win. I think it was 27. I can't remember. Now you get 270. So I got 300 honor just from this, and I'm sure I come in like 6th or something out of the 40 of us. Well, the 80 if you include the alliance. And that's 300. So if it was the new patch, I'm sure I could have got anywhere up to 500 honor. But like I said, it did take 45 minutes, so it's lesser of two evils, I suppose. You could either do a quick one, maybe win, or do a long one, definitely win and get some nice honor. So just take your pick, really. I still don't know how the healers were able to keep up with all this. This is just far too much because we were hardly dying. As you see, I've not even died yet. That's crazy. See, my mana's constantly low all the time. It's crazy. Yeah, this is where it goes a bit haywire. Yeah, and here we are back. Sorry about the lack of sound because when my computer died, I all the settings reset. Seems it just went off and on, so my user interface never had the chance to save all my preferences, and I had turned the volume up just to make this video. But I'm pretty sure I noticed later on when I start turning it up again. So I'm gonna have to talk over this so you aren't listening to nothing. Um, how's life? No. Yeah, as you can see, we're starting to get pushed back just a little bit because I had disconnected for about a minute and we'd been pushed back halfway up this road. But like I said, we've got the graveyard behind us, so we'll all come back and we'll just start pushing back again. I can't actually see how much yeah, they're at like 90 odd, and we're still at 400, which just shows you what we're doing here works as a horde. But if you're an alliance, I still think the best way is just rush the base, take all four. I say bypass Galv altogether because in case a group like this is actually doing this, if you bypass them all and just go straight there and take the four, take the graveyard, take the two towers and take the other graveyard and the horde base, wait till they proc and just send every man in and you'll do it no problem if you just bloodlust or heroism if you're alliance. And away you go, and you'll do it pretty easily. Now, if you notice, I still haven't died. I can't be sure if I don't die throughout the whole game. That would be impressive if I don't die once. I've got to say, I'm sure I die. Just a little quick shout out to the winner, Bob, who won the mouse mat. Congratulations, man. I'll be sending that off as soon as I can. I've got your address, so you will be getting it, don't worry. Yeah, I just ice snapped there. Just no reason. Just fire down to a ring of frosts. Just annoy people. As you can see, we're starting to push back again. I'm sure by the end of the video we'll actually reach their graveyard, memory serves. Actually it won't be because we're just coming up to the end now and they've got 5 reinforcements. 8, 4. Yeah. So yeah, this is the best way to do it as a horde in my opinion. Get lots and lots of honour points, honour kills, and yeah, there you go. So I got 129 bonus honour and I came in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 out of